Baskets by Debbie. My mission is to provide homemade candies and a variety of gifts. And those variety of gifts come from my husband's shop, my children who do things for the shop, and myself. And here's a sample of some of the things that I have done in the past, and Mother's Day, and there's a sample of that here also. Provide homemade candies and gifts for businesses and gifts to their clients, customers, and employees. So I see this as a solution. I've talked to many businesses. I see this as a solution for many businesses who want to give something to their clients. They've used them as a vendor for their needs, and then to give a gift basket to help them and to show them your appreciation. Okay. Supply local shops an array of specialty gifts options. So, local shoppers. So the shoppers, they come in and it gives them a chance to purchase something that is local. And in the past, for myself, I know that I wanted a gift, and it's like, I really need to run all the way to Lewisburg to get a gift. Now you do not. Oh, increase my inventory selection and homemade candies and custom for both adults and children. Lost my way. All right. Problem. Oops, target markets. Target markets, I have a lot of connections with many businesses, and here are some of them. Local businesses. T. Ross is one of them. Hospitals, amusement park, and Susquehanna River Valley is, we're part of that. So I actually donated a basket, and that's the basket that I donated for the event recently. So, and another business that I presented my idea to, who was it's like, you know what? I never thought of that. So, the problem, of course, is local handcrafted products, small batches, and the chocolates for the local area, seeking unique premium products, offering personalized chocolates for gift baskets, and appeal to consumers seeking unique gifts for their experiences, for their needs, and digital experience, creating immersive online experience like innovative storytelling, that you can engage customers and build your brand and customer loyalty. Okay, for the product solutions. Unique. My husband, he makes charcuterie boards. As you can see, there's a board in here that says T. Ross on it. We've done in the past something for T. Ross that they gave as gifts. So he made one, and so I made one for a display here. And we do other boards that, you can, if you want something special on it, you can do that. But I put them in my baskets also. Tested. I gave samples to customers who came in. Friends and family have been telling me for years, you need to sell these chocolates. I said, there's more to it than just wanting to sell it. So now here I am. So, and it's authentic family recipe that I've had for about 40 years. So sit on it that long, and everybody always told me, but here we are. Okay. Basket items offered. Okay, the candies are peanut butter meltaways, coconut bonbons, peanut clusters, and cashew clusters, but in time I will be adding more candies. And additional items, we have candies on the shelf, a variety of candies, and customizable items, like I said, the charcuterie boards, key rings, and so on and so forth. So, and I also make epoxy items. There's a piece in there that I made. But we just go from there and see what a customer wants and I will build that basket for you. Okay, a startup challenge. Oops, I'm ahead of myself. Background experience. Okay. Background experience. Okay. I have a strong networking background. I've been in sales for many years. As a career advisor, I have sales experience, but I have 30 years of experience also in the candy making and associate's degree in marketing, and that's how Baskets by Debbie came about. Because it was a class project, instead of doing a class project, I actually created a real business. So, and named it Baskets by Debbie and did everything from there. So, business owner, my husband and myself, and 15 years of sales experience. So, I was, at one time, I was an account executive, sold cell phones. Interesting. Startup challenges. The kitchen. That's probably my main startup challenge. I'm looking to have a kitchen in Mifflinburg, and I would like to have that kitchen in my home to make it very more accessible for myself to be able to do what I need to do. Startup capital, equipment, home-based remodel, and supplies and ingredients and additional refrigeration. So that's it, folks.
Thank you, Debbie. All right, who wants to start off the...
With your business, have you thought about doing farmers markets, or what kind of advertising are you doing currently to get your products out there?
Okay, with the farmers markets, I haven't done that at this point in time, but it could be a possibility for the future.
Okay. I know that Pine Creek does makers markets every second Sunday of each month. Mm-hmm. It might be a good idea, because this is something I personally do, the makers market at the up the creek 44 for my crochet. I have yet to see anyone do chocolate or baskets or anything along the sorts. So that might be a really good option to look into.
All right.
And they're still taking up applications, and I just applied mine.
Oh, okay.
Is there a good way to find a list of all markets in the region?
I'm not sure if there's a good place to find all the markets. I know that a lot of them are interconnected, but if you would like a list, I'm more from the Williamsport, Pine Creek, Lock Haven area. I have a list of mine.
Okay.
I would love to collaborate with you in order to have you expand your business in the different markets that you're going into.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can't throw.
Got it. See, you did. You did just great. Part of what you presented on was things that you needed capital for. I hate to bring up the sordid topic of coin, but do you have a budget established, and how were you looking to fund those expansion endeavors?
I do have a budget, but I haven't really gotten down to the fine details. So I've been mulling over what was the best solution in reference to making my candies, and it's always come back to a home kitchen. It's always come back to that. I've looked at other venues and other things. Currently, I am licensed to make my candies in Milton. So from Mifflinburg to Milton, that's quite the trip.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Shameless plug. At Bucknell SBDC, I'm kind of the capital person there. All things loan related. So as you go forward, establishing a budget and trying to figure out, what makes sense, what doesn't, feel free to contact our offices.
Okay.
I'd be happy to discuss some of the funding opportunities that are out there for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, cool. Oh, there you go.
I'm not a business person, but I just wanted to throw something out there. So I know personally from experience when I see a gift basket, because I do work with my parents, they have a nonprofit, I think to think that it's free. And for me, I think one of the things that you should focus on, word of mouth for the clients, the ones that actually receive your gifts. How do you make sure that they know that it's not free and that you're an actual business?
Well, when they walk into the shop, I've been talking about my baskets, and I would let them know that I would do custom baskets. You purchase a basket, you purchase whatever you want off the shelf. We can also do custom, and then I can create that basket for you.
Okay, the people in the hospitals, for example, if I do think you said that people in the hospitals will receive your gift baskets, right? Do you leave like a card in there or something like that that looks professional? Okay, that's good.
I loved learning about your products and everything, Debbie. This is great. I'm having a flashback because I was in the gift basket business many moons ago.
Yes.
So I had a restaurant, and it was a bakery, and we sold gift baskets. And I sold it 20 years ago. So I'm thinking back to some of the tricks that we used. And I remember the number because my mom was my bookkeeper. We sold 2,600 gift baskets the last holiday that we owned the restaurant. And the magic is really going after what I call low-hanging fruit. And I think you're right on it with the corporate clients, because it's one thing to sell them one at a time.
Right.
It's another thing to fill an order for 100.
Right.
You know, so if Merck calls you, or if Todd calls you from T. Ross or whatever and says,
Yes.
I need these. So one of the things that we did, and I love, because you already said about putting a little note in the bottom of I used to put a note in the bottom of our baskets, you know, if you love this, come see us at our bakery. But we got into the fact that because everything was shrink wrap that was inside the baskets were safe to recycle. And I said, if you bring this basket back to our shop, I'll give you a free muffin. And because
That's a
the
good
baskets,
idea.
you know, are, you know, $2, $3, $4, you get into the fancy ones, you could have $10 just in the basket.
Just in the basket, yes.
And if they bring it back,
that
and
saves
you can clean it
client.
up, and it costs you 30 cents to give them a free muffin.
Yes.
And it was magical to watch how that happened. So I just wish you the best. And like Ray said, I'm Danny. I'm with the Small Business Development Center at Bucknell. I'm happy to help in any way that we can to help promote this and come up with new ideas. The home kitchen idea, we do have resources as well. And working with the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture and navigating that whole process. I don't know where you are in that process, but we do have an expert on our team that
Yeah.
does that. So
I contacted my ag rep, and I asked him, what do I need so I can do my my candies at home? What do I need in my kitchen? It was very, very limited of what I actually needed.
Oh,
So,
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very limited. It's like I was shocked that I didn't need more than what he suggested.
Yeah. If you've got a space that you can keep separate from your household, traditional kitchen and make it. The big thing that's a holdup for most of our clients that we work with is an animal in the house. If you've got a dog or a cat,
We don't have any.
they will not allow it.
No,
But
I knew
so
that,
you're
yes.
one step ahead of the curve on that.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
and I appreciate the fact that, you know, Pennsylvania is really focused on helping what I'll call the cottage industry and giving you a chance to make that happen. So
Yes.
I wish you all the best with this, and let us know how we can help.
And thank you.
So I want to throw it real far, so somebody on the other side, come on. Oh, I can't throw it to you.
No, you can't. Do I hear myself? Can't hear myself. So, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit. I always talk about vision and mission, and you shared some things here. Let me just put this back on here, right? So you share about your mission, and then you have another slide about your vision. Something to think about in terms of whatever we do as businesses. Our vision, it's okay to be pretty big about our vision. Like, what is it you're really doing by supplying these baskets? And maybe even ultimately, what are the people who are giving the baskets, what are they achieving by giving the baskets to somebody? So there's that feeling of joy, or that feeling of connection, or that feeling of at home. Like when you get a themed basket, you know, if it's an event and you get a basket that has something in it that really connects you to that event, like that's kind of like the vision, right? It's like
Yes.
people are going to be more connected to a community because of the basket, or they're going to feel more at home because of the basket, or they're going to have a better relationship with somebody because of the basket. I think Denny's story is a great idea. Having those baskets, he created that connection with his customers by having that service, and then so I would just encourage you to think about your vision as being something that you're really trying to get people to understand. It's like, so you talk about T-Ross, right? They don't just build a house.
Right.
Because if you talk to Todd and the folks, right, they're creating a space where dreams come true.
Yes,
And you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Yes.
Right. So I don't know if that helps you a little bit, but maybe think a little bit big about what you're truly doing by giving the baskets.
All right, so my question is much along the lines of your how you find your target market. So what are you doing to get in front of your ideal clients? Are you going door to door to these businesses? Are you working in maker markets or farmers markets? What's your strategy for finding your ideal client?
Well, as a career advisor, I have a lot of clients that I've been connected to all these years.
Okay.
And as a career advisor, they've become friends. And I go to the chamber, go to different meetings, and so on and so forth. But I was told at one time that I have such a good connection with my businesses that there was no other school that had the connection like I do with my businesses, and we had 6 schools.
Okay.
So
So how do you plan to carry that over into this business?
okay, as you can see, there is a T-Ross. So I'm going to prepare a basket for T-Ross, put my candies in it, which Tom Ross has already tried my candies because I ran across them when I went to the Susquehanna River Valley function. But he was there, and I pitched him my candies, and I said, Tom, this is what I'm doing now. And it's like, oh. I said, well, here's a sample. And then he said, he saw another one in my hand. He says, well, how much is that one? I said, well, you can have this. He says, no, I want to pay for it. Well, I talked to him after that, and he says, whoa. He says, all the ladies in my office just love your candies. And he was proceeding to say what he wanted to buy. So I'm going to take that over to the office, give that to them as a gift, and then from there, then let them know that they can order also.
Okay.
So that's just one employer. I have many, many employers like that.
That's fantastic. Another thing I would recommend to you is to have some kind of a referral program, either for those people who you've already been established with, or the cards that you're putting in your baskets, some way so that they are your best marketing team of passing the word that you exist, that your candies are amazing, and that they could benefit from you as well, so that you don't have to do quite as much legwork
Yes.
as you are currently.
Yes.
Anyone else on this side?
I was curious if, in your relationship with T. Ross, if you had extended that to any realtors, welcome home, post-sale baskets?
No, I haven't gotten that far yet, but I can because the assistant pastor in our church is a realtor.
That's perfect. And
Yes.
then there's also senior living communities with T. Ross Brothers, right?
Yes, they do have that.
So a lot of times for our clients, we encourage a welcome basket when someone moves in.
Interesting.
So for every sale they
Yes.
get, you get one.
Interesting. Good idea.
Oh, I don't know if I can throw that far. Thank you. I need...
The handoff.
I was gonna say, do not forget the power of social media, like having a QR code on your card or something like that.
Okay.
And the other thing that I think is helpful is having other businesses actually exhibit your products.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Other businesses exhibiting your products, like having your baskets in their shops as well.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe, I don't know, like the nearby campuses in their gift shops.
Okay.
Maybe.
I know that in town in Mifflinburg, Jilly, she had purchased some of my baskets to put in her shop at Easter time.
Nice. Cool.
So,
Who's next?
just build on that. So an example from another small business that we worked with, have been working with recently, a pet care facility.
Okay.
And in her reception area, there are close to a half a dozen other pet-related products, from art to biscuits and,
Yes.
and more.
We
So
just
find
got-
that complementary
Yes.
business owner who's not competing with you, but
Yes.
having a amazing-looking gift basket and candies in
Yes.
their, adding to their reception area, or indeed on their shelves.
Okay.
Look for those complementary gift types of businesses. Who-
All right, let's give a round of applause to Debbie.
Thank you.